Jody quickly realized that the best way to make money is to sell something. I say that people, the typical average person thinks that the best way to make money is to work. And then they get stuck in what they call the rat race, can never get ahead because they don't sell anything. They're just working and buying stuff. Anybody that gets ahead, for the most part, or I won't even say get ahead, because there's ways to get a little bit ahead by like investing and stuff. That's not technically sell, but I'm talking about getting ahead. You gotta sell something.
Yo, what up? Right now I'm out ATVing in the rainforest with a group of high-level entrepreneurs. I'm a 7-figure entrepreneur. My mentor, Nehemiah Davis, 8-figure entrepreneur.
Listen to me, y'all. And I don't even want to put him in a box. I know you teach 99 ways how to get into real estate, how to use OPM, but this man's going to teach y'all just entrepreneurship, period. How to get in the game, stay in the game, and get that 6 and 7 figures, man. This man constantly investing in himself, putting himself in rooms. This is why he's on that next level. This is why he's been making this type of impact for so many years. But now that man coming out and helping y'all do it. So when Blake said, yo, I'm about to go crazy, I said, I'm looking at it. So listen, if y'all interested, getting your money right, getting your time back, and be able to scale and grow your businesses, AstenCeo, Blake, I'm telling y'all, don't look nowhere else. When you told me the 99 ways, though, peep this. I never heard nobody say 99 ways.
Right.
I heard about 1,
you heard a couple.
2, 3, 4, 5 max. 99? Yeah, okay. Y'all
crazy,
tripping,
y'all.
But hey, I really don't. 99 ways? It's impossible to fail.
Most important thing y'all can do is get in the room.
Welcome to another episode of It's Crowded at the Top. I am your hostess with the mostest, AstenCeo, Blake Sanford. That's my name. Don't wear it out, or do wear it out. On the other side, we have the voice of God. Looking very tan. I know you guys can't see him, but he just got back from a trip to Italy and St. Martin.
Hey man, we traveling, man. I'm getting a lot of D in these last few months. Proud of it.
Vitamin D.
And
get you some D.
Hey man, St. Martin was, hey bro, that's one of my favorite places, bro. Like it's an instant classic. You know me with my music. I be hearing something for 30 minutes. I'm like, oh yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's what St. Martin is, dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go. I told you I missed out on a birthday invitation there a couple months ago, but it's definitely on my list.
And it's cheap too,
and,
bro.
Yeah, because it's right. That's what I be trying to tell dudes. Traveling's not, especially like stuff close, like the islands.
Yeah.
Get there quick. They be trying. Dudes, people, especially people that ain't never been nowhere, they be acting like a trip to the islands would be like you talking to Elon to try to get one of them trips to Mars or something. Man, if I just got, man, once I get my paper right, I can take a trip. I'll be like, man, that trip, the ticket to St. Martin gonna cost less than your sneakers.
Bro. In the room, so like we was put up, but I had to like look up like how much the room cost. It was a suite, bro. The suite with the views, like separate room, kitchen, all that with the views on the water.
$270 a night,
bro. $140.
See,
$140.
If it was but you wasn't at a hotel.
It was a resort.
Okay, yeah. See that. And then if you go to one all-inclusive joints, does Groupon still exist?
I think so.
Man, I remember I used to get stuff off of Groupon. I remember I went to the Dominican off of Groupon. Back in the day. I went to Punta Cana, Groupon.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the trip you almost died, huh?
Yeah. This was 2000 and when I moved, 13. So this is 14. 2014.
Bro, that's crazy that was that long ago.
Yeah. Just tell y'all a quick story about how I almost died, right? I'm messed up. I'm one of them people, I like to have fun on vacations, but I'm more of a chiller than a adventure vacation dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, excursions is cool, but I don't be wanting to do some of them excursions because you gotta wake up early in the morning to begin the excursions.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I don't like that. I'm on vacation and then you got to wake up at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning to get ready for the excursion.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there. I'm at the resort. I meet some white people from New Orleans. We having a good time. We drinking. They got this stuff in the DR called Mama Wani.
Mm.
It's like their local thing. It's like used for medicinal purposes,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll get you drunk.
That's my type of time right there.
When I first got there, they introduced the Dominicans was introducing it to me. They said oh, what'd he say? He said, you want to have one baby, one shot. No, he said, what did he say? He said, he said something like, because I was with my ex, he said something like, you want to have a good night, one shot.
Mm-hmm.
You want to have a really, really good night, two shots. You want to have a baby, 3 shots. Said, that's all you need. That's all you need.
All right, that's good time.
So I'm with the white folk from New Orleans, and only reason I'm mentioning race with that is because we're both familiar with people from New Orleans, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a distinct difference in white people from New Orleans.
Yeah.
Like, well, just like pretty much there's cultural differences in all races, but New Orleans, it's like super country.
Yeah.
And fun. So I'm with all these dudes. And they women, and we turned up. We drinking the Mama Wine and stuff. And so and then I wake up at like 6:37 next morning. So I'm still probably drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Plus I get motion sickness,
which is terrible, bro.
and I'm there. Nobody at the resort at that hour that I could find at least spoke English. So I'm but I see the people from New Orleans from last night. They was going on the same excursion. We was about to be out on the boat. And I was like, yo, I need some motion sickness stuff. They was like, I'll go to the shop and get some Dramamine. I couldn't read the instructions on the Dramamine. Plus, I didn't have access to my phone because this was a different time. Now, I'll pay for the roaming, or I'll call AT&T ahead of time and be like, yo, I'm going out the country, blah, blah, blah. Back then, financially and mentally, I don't want to pay that.
Yeah.
So I'm only on the phone when I got Wi-Fi. So I can't even hop on Google real quick or my translator app and try to see like what the stuff is saying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk to the people in the shop. They tell me we doing hand signals. She telling me to take 1. She telling me to take 2. She telling me to take 3. The Louisiana people telling me to take one every 2 hours. So I'm like, I'm gonna just play it on the safe side. I'm just take 2 hours. I'm like,
how is that the safe side? wait. He hearing one every 2. He said, I'm gonna take 2 every 1.
But and I was also thinking,
oh man,
I want to be super cautious because I know that I have motion sickness. So I'm like wanting to be extra, so I don't like mess up the fun on the boat.
Yeah,
because seasick is a different motion. Like seasick it's different, bro.
We had to get off the boat the other day.
But you had a position where you could get off the boat.
Right.
I'm out excursions. I'm out there. It's no getting off the boat until all day later when you get back from what you're doing, because it's typical thing. Well, we was on you on a boat, which is a party boat, on the way to whatever. The first thing was, say it's they got the ocean netted off and you swimming with the sharks and them little nurse sharks and stuff. Swim with the sharks, this and that, go to somewhere else, do something else in the water, go here, walk on the bottom of the ocean, feed the fish and stuff. So it's like you out. It ain't no stopping on land.
Yeah.
Boy. That was tough. And now that I'm telling the story, I'm realizing that's not even where I almost died at.
Oh, that was a different day?
Yes.
Going through it. God.
Bro, that was a but just to wrap up the story real quick, I'm on the shit. I'm fucked up, bro. As soon as we stop and I hop in the water, I'm good. As soon as we get back on the joint, I'm fucked up. And it's a mixture of hungover, seasick, and ain't no telling how many of them Dramamines I took.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure back then, I don't even know if back then if they had the non-drowsy joints. So they probably was the regular ones, which with the regular ones, you're not supposed to drink with them anyways, with the regular drowsy ones. Or the night, I don't think you're supposed to drink with them, because I know when we was in Tulum, my homegirl, she's a nurse, and she gave me some stuff that she took from the hospital. Like because I was like, what is this? This work? I was like, where can I get this? She's like, oh, you can't.
Oh, she
like,
she had that act.
I was like, you took this out the hospital? She was like, yeah. She was like, 45 minutes before something, or it was something specific, like 47 minutes before, put this under your tongue, let it dissolve. Don't swallow it, but just let it, and then blah, 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 and then check with, like, she was like, like a motherly feel. What, I don't even say mother, she's a nurse, so she's used to taking care of peeps, so she was like the nurse on the trip. And she was like, yeah, and when we get out there, if you good, blah, 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 but you can drink with this. If not, then take your Dramamine that you brought with you and then pop it. Like, if you think, I was good. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
But now I almost died. We was swimming out in the ocean. You know how they be having the ocean buoyed off? We was like, let's swim to the buoy. I'm like, I don't want to swim all the way out there to the buoy. Like, that's kind of far. And I can swim, but it ain't like I'm a shark in the water. Plus, I'm thinking of sharks too. Plus, first day that we got there, I'm in the water, maybe about waist deep, a little under waist deep. I see a shark about 8 feet away from me. First day walking into the water, the first 30 seconds in the ocean, shark. I said, oh, shit. I start high stepping.
How big was it? Maybe like 3 feet?
Now, as I started, maybe like 4.
Yeah.
One big. But you see it at first, yo, instant, you gonna high step and get it. Whoa!
Yeah. Shark,
people see me. And then like a second or two later, because I ain't caught Shark Week in a while, but I used to be like an avid every July Shark Week on Discovery Channel. That's all I would watch. So that's why I know people be like, how you know so much about, like, you know a little bit about everything. I'll be like, I be knowing random shit, bro. You know, I be knowing like random shit about stuff. It clicked with me like a second or two in the high step. I'm like, oh, it's a nurse shark. I'm cool. You know, nurse sharks don't got no teeth, and they all they eat is plants. So like if you ever the places like swim with the sharks, it's like it'll be a bunch of nurse sharks. Yeah, but we swim out there to the buoy, and I get out there fine. And then instead of catching my breath, we out there, I'm like, all right, let's catch our breath, get back. I'm like, nah, let's hurry up and get back, because I don't like
He doing a lap in the ocean.
I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to sit. Cause bro, just think you on the buoy, you just out there, you just floating. I'm like, nah, I don't like that feeling. And I'm not scared of the water, but
what's in the water.
I'm scared of the ocean.
Yeah.
We discovered more in space than the ocean.
Yeah, true. Very true. Very true.
And it didn't help the night before that I seen a bunch of glittery, shining blue shit in the water that was moving. I was like, what the fuck is that? I'm the only one out there too. I'm like, ain't nobody else even out here to see this shit.
You start thinking about all them old Disney movies where the big whale come and swallow everybody.
Bro, I saw it, bro. It was moving. Like it was. Later, I came to find, I think it's called bioluminescent.
Oh, yeah.
Algae
Oh,
or
yeah. I always wanted to see that.
I ain't know what the fuck that shit was then, though. I seen some of that shit.
That's dope.
That shit was moving.
That's dope.
I was like, whoa. I was like, nigga. But I'm thinking of that shit from the night before, too.
Yeah.
And I'm just out there floating, bro. And then, like, some shit hit my foot. And I was like, oh, all right, okay, let's get back. And I'm out of shape, too, at the time. So I'm like, and that's swimming.
Swimming ain't no, hey, man.
That's cardio.
Yeah.
And I told you I can swim, but it ain't like I'm a shark in the water. I can swim, but it ain't like I'm the most efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I ain't like I ain't really swam since I was a kid. I'm sure when I was a kid, I was getting up through, but I used to go swimming all the time. You ain't been swimming in 20 years, 15 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I definitely know.
So then we on the way back. I'm starting to get nervous and I'm tired and I'm like, I don't think I can make it. My ex think I'm joking because, you know, I be joking all the time. She laughing. And I'm like, I'm serious. Bro, she grabbed my trunks with her left hand and swam in. And I'm like paddling. She laughing the whole way. And she like towed me in, bro. So I don't think it's I think it was like the fear aspect on top of the tired. I think if I was just tired and not like thinking of shit, I would have made it in.
Yeah, a little panic set in.
I said, plus some water came in my mouth when I said, I'm serious. She told me in, bro.
That boy thought it was over.
I did, bro.
I'm serious.
We laughed about that. We laughed about that for so long, bro.
Oh man.
But man, we 16 minutes in, man. Let's go. Let's look. I actually do have something I want to talk about today.
Hey.
I have something I want to talk about.
FN be having the horns.
Didn't think it would take 16 minutes to get into what I want to talk about. Hope the listeners are still listening. Because if they tapped out over a dumb story, they about to miss some jewels. So,
hey, that's life. That's life for you. That's a jewel in itself.
Hey,
gotta weed through.
But this stuff literally just hit me right before we started recording. Take a wild guess on what I was watching right before we decided to shoot today. It's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie. I was about to say Magic Johnson doc.
I give you a hint. Classic hood movie.
Menace.
I already knew you was gonna get. I already know your first two guesses.
All right, so are my first two guesses wrong? Because then I'm gonna go to number 3. Because my second, okay,
yeah.
All right.
I'll give you 3 more guesses because I already know the first 2. You was gonna say Menace and Boys in the Hood.
Of course. Oh, Poetic Justice.
Nah, strike one.
All right. Classic hood.
Hold up.
Juice.
Say no.
Oh, my bad. All right, I'm
I'm
still
trying
stuck.
to give you a. I'm trying to give you a. I want to say same director, but I'm not 100% sure. I think he directed Poetic Justice.
Jason's Lyric.
No.
All right. Classic hood movie. But
Jason's Lyric is a black classic.
all right.
I said a hood classic.
You did. So is it still like, am I in the right time frame though? Like right era, at least?
What was your first one you said?
Like the first real one or just first in general? Because I went
No, you said Poetic Justice,
and
Jason's Lyric.
Yeah.
You're not in the right time. It's you in the past. It's more present than that.
Oh, okay. All right.
But not like way in the present, but that's like early 90s.
So you was watching Friday.
Nah. Strike two.
Man, classic hood movie. And is it a drama, a dramedy? You gotta shoot me some bells.
No comedy.
Oh, okay.
I'll say it's more of a, would it be considered? Yeah, I'll say it's
love story.
More of a drama love story.
Hood drama love story. And I got one
Games on the line.
And I got one more guess, huh?
It's not, I'll give you one last hint. Not the 90s. Not the 2010s. It's from the 2000s.
I was thinking 2000s because 2010s feel like real recent, like yesterday. All right, I'm gonna make this a good one. I'm gonna go LeBron off the glass against Toronto. Hood in the 2000s. Oh, no, I don't know why I was gonna say that. Man, bro, this is no tougher than I expected, though.
I feel like whatever you just said. Oh,
nah, it wasn't even a movie. I was about to say Kings of Comedy for whatever reason.
Oh nah, it was 90s.
Yeah, bro, I don't know. I ain't got nothing.
What was Kings of Comedy? Bro, if you got one shot left, you a shooter, bro. You got one shot left. You gotta take it.
I know. I'm just respecting the pod's time, even after
Baby
16
Boy.
minutes. Oh man, why I ain't think of
Baby
that?
Boy, bro. I literally was just watching Baby Boy.
You should have said they play it on BET a lot, and I would have said.
I don't get. Well, are they still playing it on BET?
I'm sure.
Damn.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I ain't got cable, but bro, I literally just got done watching Baby Boy. Well, not got done, but I was just watching Baby Boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably about halfway through it. This is the first time I've seen Baby Boy since I was a kid. I haven't watched. Like, I know sometime I might be over somebody's crib and it will be on TV, but I wasn't sitting there and watching it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it just be on. And so I sit there and I was like, man, let me watch Baby Boy from beginning to end as an adult man.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Baby Boy as a kid. And certain stuff I didn't get when I was a kid. And I'm like, why was I watching this when I was a kid? And the stuff that my mama didn't let me watch and did let me watch, I'm like, why did you not let me watch that? But you let me watch this.
Like what?
I've never seen Players Club.
Oh, really? Even still to this day?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now I have no interest in watching it now.
Yeah. Wow.
But I seen Booty Call.
Oh man, Booty. Well, I could kind of.
But still, just the messaging. I didn't know nothing about them. Why is he wrapping himself up with saran wrap? And I ain't seen Booty Call, but I seen Baby Boy.
Yeah. Your Baby Boy is way more intense.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got in trouble. I remember we went to the movies to watch Friday. My mama, her friend, me, and her friend's son went to the movies to watch Friday. I got in trouble as soon as we got back home from imitating Smokey. I'm like, you took me to watch it. I'm rolling up napkins saying, you know this, man. And I got in trouble. I'm like, you the one who took me to the movie? But you get mad.
That's.
But I can't watch Players Club though.
How? Yeah.
But I watched Scarface.
My favorite movie.
Scarface weak, bro.
It's amazing.
Scarface. They was talking about the doc I was telling you about. They was talking about how they was Supreme and them was influenced by The Godfather.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, yeah, everybody was on Scarface. Like in real time, you know, it's an old movie. It's like, yeah, everybody was on Scarface, but we was attached. The Godfather did it for us.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they built their organization like some mafia stuff for real.
Yeah.
Like they was talking about how The Godfather really was like a how-to manual of building an organization, having stuff in play, and that's what they followed to a T. But that's what I want to talk about, bro. We gonna talk about Baby Boy. Now I know you ain't seen Baby Boy in forever.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
So maybe this beginning part that I'm about to tell you, you're gonna be like, what? Because I was like, what? As soon as the movie started. First of all, the movie starts off with Yvette gets an abortion. That's the first scene of the movie. Did you remember that?
Yeah, she got in the car crying, right?
But when I was a kid, I didn't know why is she getting in the car crying. I never knew. And then he's like consoling her or whatever. And then they get back home. She's crying. She gets in the bed, says she's gonna go sleep. And he's like, all right, baby, well, since you're here and you just gonna sleep, I'm gonna take your car.
Yeah.
So this man takes his shit to get an abortion, brings her home, and then takes a car?
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Bro, my 2001 mind was like, why is she crying? She's sick. She got something. Like, I'm thinking that's what I'm thinking. She got something.
Yeah.
I just watched it not even an hour ago. I see women's clinic. I'm like, oh, she coming out the clinic? Oh, they don't say what happened. But I'm like, oh, Yvette got an abortion.
Yeah. They came in strong.
My adult man mind was like, whoa, he just told this girl to get an abortion, probably for a baby that she wanted to keep. And then pulled off with a car.
Yeah.
I'm like, why was I watching this in 2000 or 2001, whenever the movie came out?
Yeah. That's a tough
And that had me thinking of like some real stuff. Not that abortion scene, but just the whole dynamic of Jody and Yvette. There's a lot of men out here that's looking for their mama to be with. Like that, like a lot of grown men is out here wanting their girls to be their mama.
Yeah. Now, when you say that, are you speaking along like more along the lines of like the Oedipus complex, or are you thinking along the lines of like they want a woman to take care of them?
They want a woman to take care of them like their mama. And I'm not saying that positively.
Yeah.
I'm saying it like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, nah, bro, my mama wouldn't do, or you'll hear people say, my mama did this when I was coming up. I'm looking for a mama to do this. Or it'll be, unfortunately, a lot of us as black men was raised by, I was fortunate enough to have a relationship with both of my parents, right? Like, my daddy was always there. He might not always been in the house, but I was one of the few kids that I saw that I got a daddy. And he's there all the time.
Yeah.
Whenever I call him, he gonna answer the phone. Might not see him every day, but I'm talking to him every day. Or whatever the case, right? But a lot of us are raised by single women, and then we see these single women be these strong Black women that they really don't want to be. And then they grow up and they looking for that strong Black woman that don't need no help with nothing, that can handle whatever. And then when she asks you for something, you're gonna be like, man, you tripping. My mama would never ask me for that. Or this your girl, or this. And you know, I ain't no trick, bro, but come on, bro. It ain't like some stuff ain't like a dude want to take a girl on a trip. It be his idea. Yo, I wanted to go to. It'll be something simple too, not like an expensive trip, like Vegas.
Right.
I don't know if people know Vegas ain't an expensive trip, bro.
At all.
They just want you to come. They want to get you there for cheap and then take all your money when you there. So it'd be something cheap like Vegas. Yeah, bro, girl, I was thinking we could go to Vegas. She's for it. Yeah, let's go. When you want to go? Oh, let's go in 3 weeks or a month or whatever. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you a month and let you a little bit get your money together and just send me your part. The whole thing gonna be $400. So send me your two, and then if she says, what? I thought you was paying. Like, a dude would trip off of that. Like,
certain dudes, the dudes that ain't.
No, certain. Yeah. That's why I'm not talking about all. I know there's certain that wouldn't. But I'm just saying, but that person that would, I'm just using the mama example. My mama wouldn't have asked me for no money for that.
Yeah.
Or if you got a girl, say in Jody and Yvette's case, Jody didn't live with Yvette. He lived with his mama, but he's always over Yvette's crib, right? Say if he's always, and boyfriend, girlfriend relationships, or say they baby mama, baby daddy, or whatever. If you're not living together, you still gonna be at that person's crib all the time, like as if y'all kind of do live together. You might be at her crib 2-3 times a week. She might be at your crib 2-3 times a week or whatever.
For sure.
But say if I'm over there and I drink up all the apple juice all the time, and she say like, get some apple juice, I'll be like, all right. But the Jody type would be like, some apple juice, bro. And then if it keeps on keeping on, because especially a lot of this mentality stuff comes with the income level too, unfortunately. So say, because we remember them times when little stuff would be like a burden. Like, my mom, can you bring me something to eat? You'd be like, fuck. Like, I remember them times.
Yeah.
But I still would. But it's like, man, she always wants some money or something. Like, my mama went, like, it'd be like a mama thing. Like, and guys, don't take no offense. I'm talking about the Jody types. This is just thinking from baby boy. A lot of dudes be really looking for their mama or that ride or die. I want that ride or die, whatever. I would never. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no daughters. You got 2 daughters. I hope you wouldn't want your daughters to be no ride or dies for no man.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
You about to get married in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I would.
Hey man, if I was your fiance, well, I can't even call her fiance no more. I'm gonna just call you wife. If I was your wife's father, even though she love you or whatever, not ride or die. I won't want no woman to ride or die for me.
Yeah, not at all.
If I'm doing a bunch of dumb shit, leave.
Yeah, you should.
But there's one woman walking this planet Earth that I truly know will ride or die for me, and that's my mama. And I feel like any mama's like that to a degree with their sons. Like I know people who have killed people and their mamas ride or die. I also know people that have done illegal things and their mama like helped in the situation because it was like a lose-lose situation. But I'm like, a lot of these dudes, a lot of these Jody mentality dudes, they want their chicks to ride or die like they mama, like they expecting this woman that they're dating to ride for them like their mama would ride for them.
Right.
And they looking for those aspects of their mama in their woman. And I'm like, God damn, bro, if you want to fuck your mama, just go fuck your mama. Bro, like they even say that in the movie, bro. There was a scene, Yvette, she's calling her friend, she's complaining about Jody or whatever. And she was like, I don't see why y'all don't live together. She's like, Jody never leaving his mama. He just a mama boy. She said, well, if he won't fuck his mama, tell him go fuck his mama then.
Yeah. And I think it's a part two with that too. Like dudes be wanting somebody, they be wanting enablers too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like to put up with their disrespect, put up with their lack of and the
I
different
would want my woman to keep me accountable.
Right. But a lot of people ain't like that. Like especially
And I'm a self-checker. Like I feel like I ain't really gotta be put in check that often. But I respect when people do. Like if you was to put me in check, I'd be like, damn, all right, I'm tripping. Bro said blah, blah, blah. Cause I don't really get checked that often.
Right.
So I feel like if my lady would be like, yo, I would be like, yeah, all right. Like I would respect, like keep me in line. I feel like that's what we supposed to
for sure.
do that for each other.
For sure.
But I talk too much on that shit because that really ain't what I wanted to get into. What I wanted to get into, I told you I'm only about halfway through it.
Hey, I feel like you about to go in. Hey, that's simple.
Nah, bro.
I feel like you about to go.
Bro. Nah, listen. Listen, bro. The first half of Baby Boy should be a business class. I was like, dang, they could really, like, somebody could really learn how to run a business and make some money off of watching the first half of Baby Boy. If you look past the toxic relationship, I was like, this is a class right here, bro. And I picked up on some of it when I was younger, but just seeing it back with what I'm doing now, I'm like, yo, like, Jody quickly realized he's standing outside with his boy out front of like a strip mall or something with his boy. What's his boy name? P or Sweet P or something. I think his name P. He's like, P, look around. He's like, what do you see? He was like, his boy P was like, what? He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, how many millionaires you got on right now? I counted at least 3. He's like, what you talking about? He's like, everybody out here making money. He said that was a Muslim dude was selling bean pies. He said he's selling bean pies. He's selling DVDs. They selling this while we standing still broke. He's like, what? He's like, he's like, I'm the master of my abilities, blah, 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 blah. He said, money, he basically realized money moves. Money's constantly moving in transactions. And he said, commerce, nigga. The exchange of goods and services. Jody quickly realized that the best way to make money is to sell something. I say that the typical average person thinks that the best way to make money is to work. And then they get stuck in what they call the rat race, can never get ahead because they don't sell anything. They're just working and buying stuff.
Right.
Anybody that gets ahead, for the most part, or I won't even say get ahead because there's ways to get a little bit ahead by like investing and stuff. That's not technically selling, but I'm talking about getting ahead. You gotta sell something. Jody seen that quick. He's like, bro, I gotta sell something. I gotta get in this exchanging of goods and services. I need to be in the transactions. He asked Pete too. He's like, you a buyer or a seller? He's like, everybody that's making money around us, they selling something, and all we do is buy. And think all these people, bro, people that's broke, middle class, whatever, they all just buy.
Yeah.
They don't sell nothing. They don't sell any products. All they sell is their time.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't realize that they selling their time to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that was a lesson in itself. So Jody goes and he starts the product that he sees that he can sell is dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Jody starts selling the dresses, right? Then he go and he sit with I don't know why I'm trying to think of a name because I think she fine. She's still fine to this day too. His mama, the chick that played his mama.
Oh yeah. She on
I
the,
always thought she was fine since House Party.
and she looks
I
the
was like, why?
same.
I was like, man, why kid up here? I don't know what Gina's name was in House Party, but I was like, she the gold.
Mm-hmm. She in that new
But
show with Michael Blackson. I don't know. I doubt if you've seen it, but
nah, I ain't seen it.
yeah, the reality.
But Jody, he sit down, he talked with his mama, and he talked to Monique and his mama.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna sell clothes. And it's like men's or women's clothes. He's like, women's. They're like, oh, Jody, that's a good business. And he's like, yeah. And it's like, his mom was like, well, if you're gonna sell them women, if you're gonna be a seller, you need to know about women and how to sell. Jody's like, I know these women, mama, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, nah, she's like, you want to be a good salesman or a shyster?
Mm.
And she broke it down on how to be a good seller.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, he was like, what? She was like, a shyster will sell you something and have you thinking that you got. And I've spoken about this about selling and convincing versus persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people, they don't like salesmen. Or when I tell somebody that they need to get into sales, or if they have a business or a product or whatever, and they be like, yeah, I got this great idea, but I don't want to be a salesman or whatever, because her word was shyster.
Mm-hmm.
And getting got. Nowadays, people feel like they got scammed. You know, they love to say that scam word. Oh, I got scammed.
Yeah.
It's because they bought it. They bought something and felt bad about it afterwards, or it didn't produce the results that they were told that it was going to do, like instantly or something. Whatever it is, they feel bad about their purchase after they did it. So they say, "Oh, you're a scam."
Mm-hmm.
When yes, the scammers do exist, but the real scammers are like, scammers. Like they doing credit card frauds and scamming companies and stuff. If somebody sell you something and you bought it, yes, they could have scammed you, but 9 times out of 10, they tricked you into buying something and it just doesn't do what it did. But it's nothing legally wrong with what they did.
Right.
Ethically, it will be wrong.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if I sit here and I tell you that this bottle of water is it's the best bottle of water ever, and it has the best hydration ever. All you need is this one bottle of water.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, you just drink this one bottle of water. I'm telling you, hydration's so crazy. It's gonna last you a week. You don't need to drink no more water, and then you pass out. You wake up in the hospital, you're gonna be like, hey, bro, yeah, but but you buying it, the water from him, it's not illegal,
right,
what he did and lying to you, but it's like, it's really not ethical.
Like old buddy was selling them prayer towels or whatever he was selling.
Pastor Kearney Thomas, miracles.
Yeah.
You remember that Drake
boy? Yeah, bro.
Pastor Kearney Thomas to these hoes. Miracles. Quick sidebar, bro. Like I said, I know a lot. I know a little about a lot, and I know a lot about a little. It's better to know a lot about a little than a little about a lot.
Hey, don't be mad at me when I send that 4-second reel over.
Nah, it's real because the little bit that I know about a lot, it's really a lot of useless information, conversation pieces. It can spark up an interesting conversation with somebody. Mm-hmm. But the lot that I know about a little makes a lot of money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Pastor Kearney Thomas, he used to come on at 3 o'clock in the morning on BET. I used to watch it. Me and my homegirl, like I didn't go out. A lot of times she would come through the crib after the club and she would be drunk, and I would have like a icy or something. I would go get an icy from the gas station, or go get some pizza or Qdoba. Our Qdoba was open late night, and come right back to the crib. We just sit there and watch Pastor Kearney Thomas, bro, chilling, 3 a.m.
That's
And
amazing.
God! He had the person, and the way he talked, bro, he had the triple P, the personal prayer package, but he put so much emphasis on the personal prayer package.
The personal prayer
package. then he had the towel, and then he started having the soap. He was like, you got to take your bath and the soap to get your blessings. But anyway, real quick, back to, she was talking about if you want to be a good salesman or a bad salesman. The bad salesman, or shyster, this word people say scammer, makes you not feel good about your purchase. Like as soon as you buy it, you feel like you got got. And I was like, she said the good salesman makes you feel good about, like as soon as you bought it, you feel good about your purchase, and you just gonna keep coming back to them and buying and buying and buying again. Because you're getting the value and you feel good about it, and you're getting value from whatever it is that you're buying from this person. Like that's the same thing as, I'm not saying sales, everybody that hates sales, men, or don't want to get in sales, or think that there's a negative connotation to sales, that they either don't know how to sell, or they're a bad salesman, or have dealt with bad salesmen. People that convince. A lot of people con or try to trick or be shysty, as Jody Mama said, to get the sale, versus persuading somebody. All that you're doing is presenting a solution to their problem, and you're just persuading them and you're helping them with the decision that they already want to make. Versus, hey, let me convince you to do this. This water has this, and look at the bottles this and that. Versus, if you're thirsty and I have water, let me show you that I have water to quench your thirst. Instead of going around trying to sell us water to a bunch of people that ain't thirsty.
Right. Then even if you're willing to be like, look, if you're not thirsty, this ain't for you. That go a long way too.
And that's what I do, bro. I just sent the voice note to somebody yesterday saying that in my DMs on Instagram. Dude DM me. He was like, hey, bro, been tapped in with you for a minute. Was thinking about joining your community. I just want, whatever it was a paragraph. I go look at his page. He only got, and he didn't have that many posts. Probably only 5-6 posts or something like that. I see Jordans. I see him smoking weed. I see a bottle of Hennessy. And I see him rapping about all the pills and perks and all that type of stuff. So I'm like, all right, bro, I don't know if you do this or if you don't do this, but you're rapping about these pills that cost money. You got a bottle of Hennessy. You got J's, which if you get a year membership, it costs less than a pair of J's. And you smoking weed, which I know costs money. So I was like, if it's so easy for you to spend your money on bullshit without thinking, and you're so, write me a paragraph about your thought process of joining something where you're going to get game in the education to go change your life. That's less than $1 a day. And for a year, you get 5 months free for a year, and it's less than a pair of J's. I'm saying this on the voice note. I was like, dog, this probably ain't for you.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to deal with that person in my community, and I don't want that person's mind frame to be a cancer to other people in the community. I'm like, dog, it probably ain't for you, bro.
Man.
Like I wouldn't sign up because I don't need your money, bro. Stuff that cheap. It's really a hindrance. Honestly, bro, it's a hindrance to me to have something that cheap for everything that I put into. Like the value, like that, it should at least be on some real stuff. Just going with what I see in the marketplace, it should at least be $60 a month, $60 to $85 a month, probably more so in the 72 or something like that. Honestly,
yeah.
But it's whatever. Like that's what I want to. That's something that I have to stay in touch with the people, and that's for the people that there's a lot of people that need it there.
Mhm.
And like I said, here soon, I have other stuff available still. I was like, bro, this ain't for you.
Yeah.
I did it in real estate too. Like, I love to buy your house, but like, you ain't my only appointment today. Maybe I'm not the one for it. Maybe I'm not the one that should buy your house. If not, you want this much money, I got a great realtor. My man Joe Jack, shout out Joe Jack. That's how you would get referrals from. I got a great realtor. He can come by. Maybe you list your house, you want that much for it. Maybe I'm not your guy. Like, don't be thirsty like that. But then I'm just like the conversation Jody was having. What'd you say?
No, I just thought about the ads used to run. If not, keep on scrolling.
Yeah, I do that in my ads too. I'll be like, bro, I'll have an ad pop up. I'm like, yo, I present it to you. Be like, hey, if you ain't interested, keep on scrolling. Or some of them ads I say, well, if you're not interested, troll me in the comments and keep on scrolling. Or call me a scam like you do everybody else on the internet and keep on scrolling. And I do that just to get the more engagement, bro. I got an ad idea too. If any of y'all ever have low engagement on your social media, you just want a little spark, just talk about Elon Musk. You know, bro, every time I talk about Elon, the numbers go through the roof. And it's the same post. I post the same post every time.
Yeah.
I got a couple posts talking about Elon, but there's one particular one. Every time I post it, they kill me. They kill me, bro.
I be going through some of them comments sometimes, and like people don't even be listening like to videos. They don't read none of that. They just be reacting and responding.
Bro, I posted about Elon 4 days ago, bro. That same post. It got, let me see. I done shot up. It got 162,000 views. If any of y'all ever want a little spike, just say one, and I didn't even really say nothing. Just say one thing that could be perceived as negative about Elon Musk. It's not if it is negative. Just say one thing that could possibly be perceived as negative. Oh, your shit gonna go through the roof.
Gone.
And listen to every. I'm gonna just read you some of the most recent.
It's like mean tweets on Kimmel.
This dude don't know how to do any minor investigating and all. Please fact check. Just take it down, lad. Who is this dumb motherfucker? This guy's high. Hold up. Let me go to the top instead of newest. This guy's high. This the dumbest shit I ever heard. This the stupidest shit I've seen in a while. Man, this dude be fixing ice cream machines at McDonald's. Hold up. This the dude at the movie theater ripping tickets, telling you not to go see the movie because it sucks, and he already seen it 23 times. On behalf of the Black delegation, I speak for all of us when I say he doesn't belong to us.
Oh man.
Hold up. Now, if I had thin skin, like this the negative side of it. Like, a lot of people can't take hearing. Imagine if you hearing this from hundreds of people, and I ain't even go through my DMs. This is just comments.
Yeah. That's too funny, dog.
I'm trying to find like a real bad one. This guy belongs in special ed. Listen to this broke motherfucker, man.
Yo, I'm out in the rainforest right now, ATVing with a group of high-level entrepreneurs. Watch everybody that I walk by.
Oh, really?
No,
8-figure entrepreneur, 7-figure entrepreneur, 6-figure entrepreneur,
So look, I wanted to ask because this earlier.
6-figure entrepreneur, 7-figure entrepreneur. Look, the most important thing that you can do is get in the room. What does your circle look like? Who are you surrounded by? Who are you learning from? If you're the strongest person in your circle, you're not in a circle, you're in a cage. And everybody has some type of IP, some type of intellectual property that you should be making money on. If you don't know how to monetize your mind, get in the right rooms and get around the right people, tap in with me.
Nah, but I was saying though, you know why I do certain stuff on social media, like that I call an engagement play. I don't care if it's negative, positive, whatever. Like people, all those thousands of people or hundreds of people in the comments, they're not realizing that they're helping me.
Right.
That's why I just be like, but if I didn't know what I know about, like how to navigate social media, and if I didn't have high self-esteem, I would be like, oh man, that gotta be.
Yeah.
Like I could just imagine for the small level, a lot of people may look at it as big as far as like a number on Instagram or something, but it's really not that many people in the big scheme of things, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then like when I do get the negative stuff, I'd be like, I get why the celebrities really be like depressed. Or like y'all hear Cardi B talk about something, or Summer Walker talk about something, or just anybody, like, because they're getting that every day.
And they're getting it from either their art or their personality or
Yeah, I'm getting it off of an opinion.
yeah.
They just post something and they kill them.
Yeah. That's a different ball game. And you know what's crazy? I feel like nobody really like it'll be easy to say what you would allow, to affect you, but I don't think nobody knows until you getting that treatment for real. Until you in them shoes.
I think I could. I think I could say it wouldn't affect me because I've realized even in a small scope of what I've experienced with it, it's not real. I guarantee you, I'm willing to. I won't guarantee because there's no way for me to prove it. But I guarantee you, whenever Cardi's outside, she sees nothing but love.
Oh yeah, I'm willing to bet that too.
Prime example that I know this, Boosie. I listen to every Boosie Vlad TV interview. As much hate as Boosie gets online for just stating his opinions on, Boosie is one of the few people that freely speaks about certain stuff that's in the public eye.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, Boosie be speaking on his opinion on LGBTQ plus community stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He speaks out on it. Boosie just be opening his mouth like Boosie in the living room with his partners with nothing recording with the whole world to see.
Yeah.
Like he don't care. Boosie say for all the hate he gets in the comments and on social media, he literally never sees none of it outside, like at all. He said gay people be coming up and running up to him, getting autographs, wanting pictures and stuff at his shows. He said trans people be taking pictures with him, smiling, and he's like, I don't see it. He's like, I realize it don't exist. It's online.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I get it when I post stuff like that. And I post stuff like that intentionally to get stuff like that. So I don't be tripping. And then the other stuff will be like, I get called scams and stuff, but that comes with the game. If you ever have run an ad for anything, you're gonna get called a scam. People just scrolling, they see your ad pop up. They don't even hear 3 seconds of the ad.
Man.
They write scam. Another scammer popping up.
Yeah.
You'll see if you ever run ads. You'll just see, bro. And you'll be sitting there like, huh?
Now you know what's funny? I used to be not to that extent, but I used to be the like super skeptical person about everything until.
But you wouldn't take the time out of your day to comment.
Oh
scam
no,
somebody's
never
comment.
that. But I do know that seeing witnessing front row your process and everything you've done has definitely changed and veered like any type of skepticism that I used to have. Cause I used to be like, whatever talking about people talking about online, they doing this, they doing that. Yeah, that sound cool. But now, I'm more like willing to listen and take people seriously. I'll say that if that makes sense.
And I've always took people that I see pop up online seriously because I'm like, they're popping up online for a reason. They got some level of success I don't get. Why ain't I popping up on everybody's scene?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's just my thinking. I'm like, all right. The scammer dude popped up with a Lambo on the YouTube ad and blah blah blah. Okay, well, why does he have 500,000 followers? Why does he have a Lambo? Why did he doing something right that you not doing?
Right.
But he rented the Lambo. Why can't you? But you don't even have the money to go rent a Lambo.
Right. You whatever facade you think it is, you can't even pull it off on that level.
And these facades is cost money.
Exactly.
Stuff ain't free. This podcast ain't free.
Right.
Podcast cost me a lot of money for real.
Yeah.
Them ads of them dudes popping up on your screen with the Lambos and the chains and the mansions in the back. I don't care if it's all rented. That ad ain't free.
Yeah, that's real.
Getting all y'all to see them ain't free. Them dudes is spending 20, 30, 40, 100, 250,000 a month on them ads. they doing something right. But like I said, if anybody ever runs an ad, I don't care what the product is too. It can be, I sell informational products. It could be, you're a videographer. It could be like, hey, learn how to properly work a camera. Scam. Like what? I'm just telling people how to work a camera. They don't know how to work a camera.
Everybody knows how to work a camera.
Yeah. Or to be somebody that had a negative experience about their camera. It'll be somebody that say some shit like, they'll say some stuff like, well, I had a camera once and it broke. Scam. Because you had a camera and it broke don't mean that, you get what I'm saying? Like it'll be stuff that don't make no sense. Oh, look, y'all, I'm telling you how to work a camera. Well, I had a camera once and it broke. So that's a scam. Like what?
Oh man, you know what? I like to see people. I like to see the superheroes in the comments when they be like taking up for people. Like I've seen them in your comments, but I even seen them maybe like 2 weeks ago on like T Walk's page. No, it wasn't even on his page. It was on one of them shout out pages. And literally
Yeah.
at the end of his video, he literally starts like he says, I've been posting testimonials for 2 years straight. There was a
Yeah, every day.
comment every day. There was a comment. He was like, blah, blah, blah. I'll believe you when you start posting testimonials. And then somebody came in, he was like, bro, he literally at the end of the video said he's been posting it. Like, and then the dude he put a whole deep comment, like, oh, my bad, King. I thought your video was over after this. Like, I was like, bro, people are crazy.
It's dumb.
Bro.
That's why I said even you've never been there mentally where it's like, yeah, you may feel skepticism when you see somebody just randomly pop up on your phone. I feel like that's natural to do. But it's another level of person that takes the time to comment and speak on something that they know nothing about or speak on a person that they know nothing of. And you said T-Walk with the shout-out page. Like I said, if you're running ads or if you're running ads on a shout-out page, just be prepared. A Fabi chick that I told you about, Fabi got a community of 30,000 plus women in her subscription-based community. They pay 30,000 plus women pay her every single month to be in her fitness community. She showed results, all this stuff. But Fabi's main marketing channels is shout out pages. You're gonna see it every day on Hollywood Unlocked. I don't know. I ain't looked at Share Room in a while, but I know the numbers on Share Room don't went up like crazy. Like a lot of people going different ways. But you're gonna see on Hollywood Unlocked a bunch of fitness pages, whatever. Damn near every day. Damn near every day, you're gonna see 3, 4, 5, 600 comments bashing her. If it's 500 comments, 400 of them bashing her. Maybe 450. Boom. So what? Obviously it's working, or she would not still be posting every day. Same thing with T-Walk. You're going to see him on Hollywood Unlocked, these same things. I guarantee if I go on Hollywood Unlocked right now and post it, it's probably going to be at least 100 comments. All going to be like, oh, this dude again. Will y'all stop posting? They all going to be bashing him. You dummy. You don't realize that you're helping them. All it's doing is showing the Instagram algorithm that people are liking the post. Look at all this engagement, and it's just showing it to more of Hollywood Unlocked's audience. And then it's popping up on Explorer pages. And now I ain't really got started with TikTok yet, but from what I've been told and from my research, all that suggested stuff on Instagram when you're scrolling is like TikTok. So then you start popping up on suggested because you interacted with this, or suggested because you watched this, or suggested because blah, blah, blah interacted with this. And he popping up on your page. I'm like, you helping him.
Yeah.
And no, he's not going to stop posting on the page because he's paying to post on the page because he's making money from posting on the page, you dummy. They doing it for a reason. And then the people in the comments just constantly say, oh, you would think, oh, look at these comments. Bad luck, bro. You might want to stop. Look, you don't get no positive reviews. No, yeah, because they making sick. Forget the reviews. The people, forget the negative comments. The people that's tapped in and decide to follow them or, oh, who's that? Let me go see what their page look like or buy it. They're not commenting.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. Don't matter if I got a right now 200 plus comments calling me the dumbest motherfucker on the planet. The people that's tapped in either agreed with it. A couple of them may defend me here and there, but they already tapped in, bro. I don't care. You just gonna just spread it, and then some more people that maybe hear what I'm saying behind the possibly perceived negative thing. I'd be like, oh, he do got a point. Or the people that will choose to follow me be like, man, what is this dude? Even if they think it's stupid, man, who is this dude? Why this guy? Why this pop up on my screen? Why this guy 162,000 views? This dude sounds like an idiot. What else he talk about? And then you see that's the only post that you disagree with. My following base are the type of people to be like, I don't agree with that, but I get it.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that, but everything else, even if they don't get it, they'll say, I don't agree with that, but dang, everything else he's saying is gems, bro. Let me tap in with Buddy. Because, yeah, this one post, but I've been scrolling for 20 posts. I get messages like that over these last couple of days. Like, bro, I got up on your page. I saw his stuff. I was like, this dude's crazy talking like this about Elon Musk. But I've been scrolling on. I've been tapped into your stuff for the last 3 days straight. Like, I've been on your page every day for 3 straight days, bro. And I'm like, dang, bro, you a gem dropper. And I subscribe to you. I'm like, yo, this dude, the GOAT. Like, yeah. I got messages like that. But it came from them seeing, like, disagreeing with something. The people that think I'm stupid, they not going to follow, whatever.
Right.
Which goes into, bro, this can tie into a baby boy lesson. Just because you don't like the messenger don't mean you can't learn from the message.
I see where you're going.
Because in Baby Boy, Melvin pop up.
Mm-hmm.
From day one, all Melvin trying to do is give Jody some game. That's it. But Jody don't like him. So he not hearing the game. And Melvin dropping jewels on him, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
He
real.
see. Hold up, just to go back real quick. I was talking about his mama giving him the game on being a good salesman or whatever. Then the last thing that she did, because I was like, I be doing it, and I tell people to do that too. She said, and the best day to go sales on Friday. Why? Because it's payday. On my social media, anytime I run a sale, bro, it's on Friday. I do it because it's either Thursday evening or Friday. And I do it Thursday evening because people going to get paid Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, she dropping game on Jody, man. And then, like I said with Melvin, you don't have to like the messenger to learn from the message. All Melvin was doing from day one, Melvin 187 tan on his arm, done told Jody that he's a killer, messed up. He's like, Jody, you way smarter than I was when I was your age, bro. He's like, you smarter than me. You ever need some game? Yo,
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for you. Want some advice? That's how he first started out one. But then through the relationship or whatever, you see Jody playing him all the time. On some man stuff, you gonna be like, Jody mama out back getting the garden together. Melvin come out there, Jody Lee. He's like, yo, Jody, we gotta stop doing this, man. He's like, what? He's like, why every time I come out in the garden? Why every time I come out to pull the weeds out the garden and you pulling the weeds out, you get up and go in the house. Like, come on, man. And the mama like, I gotta stop. This is my peace time. He's like, no. Every time I come outside, he go inside. Every time I go inside, he come outside. Why we like all he wanted was a relationship with the like for real, and give him some game. Cause he's like, yo, bro.
Yeah.
These street, I see some similarities and some stuff I used to do back in the day, and I'm a killer too. I used to do this dumb stuff. Look, bro, and you smarter than me, bro. Just do this, whatever. Jody, like, man, whatever, bro, because he don't like him just off the fact that he with his mama, and he remembered some other stuff from her older boyfriend, moving in and kicking his brother out, and his brother got killed.
Trauma.
Yeah, but Melvin just trying to give him some game, bro. Melvin give him the guns and the butter. He see that he got his dress business going on. Yeah. I see you got your little business or whatever. Yeah, man, make that paper. But when you're making that paper, there's rules to it that you gotta learn. You gotta know about your guns and you gotta know about your butter. Said the guns, it's real estate, stocks and bonds. Shit that appreciate in value. What's the butter? The cars, the clothes, the jewelry, guns and the butter. What Jody do, man? Jody realized when he was selling something, that first day selling them dresses, he made about $400 in a couple hours. What first thing Jody do, man? He pulled up to Yvette's crib with clothes. He got little boy toys. They all happy. She put on a new dress. They come outside. He got rims on the car. Got a windows tinted.
Yep.
All he did was go out and buy some butter.
Yep.
Melvin like, nah, man, you got your guns and your butter. The guns, this is what you want. Your stock, your bonds, your real estate. Shit that appreciate in value. I'm like, man, this first half of Baby Boy, it could be a business lesson, bro.
Bro, you gonna make me go watch it now, man.
Outside of, if you get past the toxicity, first half, because I know second half, when I cut it off, they just got in Snoop Dogg about to come into the scene.
Okay,
So business about to be over.
different business. Nah, we dealing with different
business about to be over, bro. Snoop coming home. Jody done talked all tough to him over the phone.
This
when
the
he was
same
calling
Jody.
Yeah, bro. So that scene already happened, and when Jody slipped and hit Yvette, already happened. So they about to split. Jody ain't about to be coming over. Snoop about to get out, be living with Jody and kick over little nigga fort. So fuck your fort. I ain't you. All that's about to happen. So business lesson. I know ain't about to be no business lessons in a second, but that first half, I was like, damn, bro. Yeah, he's sitting here. He talking about, he defines what commerce is. He sits there and sees money's moving, transactions, buyers and sellers. If you want to win, what you got to be a seller. He gets his product. He goes to his mama and Monique, does his market research. They for real, bro. They give him the game, coach him up on how to be a good salesman, persuasion over convincing. He goes, gets his proof of concept. I made $400 in a couple hours. What? It's easy to make a lot of money in a little bit of time than a little bit of money over a long period of time. I've been saying it, but people don't believe it till they see it.
Right.
You go in the hair salon an hour, 2, make $400. You know how long it's gonna take you to make it a job?
Yeah. Especially like low wage, minimum wage.
Yeah. For somebody like in the hood, only options that they got, go work. That's why people go to the streets. They don't want work. They pride won't let them go work fast food, Walmart. Make a little more money, go factories, but some hours.
Yes, bro. I saw a sign. And it wasn't recently. It was last year. Bro, Wendy's in Santa Monica was hiring like $20 an hour. I was like, man, what?
Shout out to Wendy's.
Shout out to Wendy's. I was like, well, that's crazy.
But these people, but a lot of men or the Jodies, they won't want to be seen. That's like a thing.
Yeah, for sure.
They may not mind working there, but it's like you feel like you better than working there. And if somebody else finds out that you work there, and it's like, damn, bro.
Yeah, because a lot goes into that too. Like I remember, I don't know if you ever saw it or even heard about it, but remember when Young Jock was driving the Uber or the Lyft or whatever, and then they was clowning him in the car?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like, damn, that's people's like worst nightmare.
Bro, I know. I was having a conversation with somebody. They were sitting there. They were sitting there talking about. They were thinking about driving Ubers to get business. I'm like, it's just a mentality thing, bro. For one, don't nobody know why Jock was driving an Uber, or even if it was an Uber. I think I've heard some interview. I don't even know why I was listening. It had to be something that just came on, like next on YouTube or something. Because I don't know why I would ever be tapped into a Jock interview. But I think he was saying it was like some like tech company like a Uber that he was supposed to be like a partner in, and they was like, "Yo, go get it hot, pick up people, and be like, you Jock." I think I heard something like that. But regardless of the fact, my homegirl Ellie made like a $30,000, or $20,000 close or something in the Uber a few months ago. She got like a $30,000 or $25,000 client in the Uber, from the Uber driver.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, the Uber driver got 30. Who the hell knows why this guy's driving the Uber?
Right.
He just dropped 20 something K on she just got a high ticket client.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was Baby Boy, man. First half. Well, go finish the rest and watch this mess and get Snoop Dogg get clapped.
Oh man.
Oh, I remember Jody. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead. I thought I was dead.
That's man. Yeah, bro.
Oh, and before we close it out, just to go back on one thing too, the stuff with Melvin, when I said like, just because you don't like the messenger doesn't mean you can't learn from the message. A lot of people I hope a lot of people heard me say that, because a lot of people miss out on so much valuable game and so much valuable stuff that they can pick up from somebody because they don't like the messenger. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. Like, that's an example. Like, so many people, because I wasn't tapped into Kevin Samuels. I remember when he first went viral, I was tapped in for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I stopped. To me, I was like, I'm not the target base to listen. It became redundant to me. So I'm like, I know they ain't gonna call rate yourself. No, don't use 7. Like, I know it's all gonna be the same. And I get the man, but a lot of people could have got a lot of game from him, but they didn't like him. Or they listening to how he said things instead of what
Right.
he said. A lot of people got great stuff from it. People's hooking up, finding boyfriends, girlfriends, fiancés, getting married and stuff off it. Like, he got some of his stuff, from what I heard at least, was good. But I'm just saying, like, with the Melvin and Jody, like, Melvin giving them game, but Jody's not willing to hear what he's saying. It ain't even how he's saying it. He's not hearing what he says, just off of who's saying it. And I'll be learning a lot of stuff from people that I don't like, but I get game from them.
Right.
Like, a lot of the practices that I do as far as marketing, I 100% got from Donald Trump. 100% got from Donald Trump. I put AstenCeo on everything just because I learned from Trump. Trump put Trump on everything. I'm not branding myself as Blake Sanford. I'm branding myself as AstenCeo. Yeah, my name's Blake Sanford.
Yeah.
But my YouTube channel, my Instagram, my social media, all my social media handles are AstenCeo. I figured, my thinking, let me be more findable. If my social media handles this, I'm just gonna call myself that everywhere. So when people do think of, they won't have to think of Blake Sanford and then be like, all right, where can I find AstenCeo?
Yeah. Because that's,
You know what I'm saying? I start the pod, maybe not every episode, but if I do start the podcast with a welcome, if we don't just get straight into it talking. Okay, I am your host, AstenCeo. I don't say, yo, I'm your host, Blake Sanford, blah, 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 blah. I'm your host, AstenCeo. So when people hear it or they want shit, they hear me say AstenCeo all the time. They're not hearing me say Blake.
Right.
All the time. I'm introducing my stuff in courses and stuff. I might say, yo, what up? It's AstenCeo, otherwise known as blah, blah, blah. Or I just say, yo, I'm AstenCeo. Welcome to blah, 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 blah. My ebook covers, I just got, when my ebooks got done, they put on the cover Blake Sanford. No, I put AstenCeo and then put my name up under it. I got that from Trump. Trump put Trump everywhere.
Yeah.
He branded Trump. I'm like, yo, okay. Yeah, I ain't gotta like him. I never was a fan. I never disliked him. I just knew he was popping and was quote unquote billionaire. Or even if he wasn't a billionaire, he marketed himself as such to whereas everybody believed he was a billionaire. Writing publications with Trump said, I read something that was saying Trump would not do interviews for like magazines or newspapers and stuff unless it said billionaire Donald Trump or billionaire Trump. Like, he kept pushing billionaire, because I've heard the past people like, he's not even a billionaire, but everything you read says billionaire real estate tycoon, billionaire, like, that was in like his negotiations. You have to put billionaire, blah, 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 or I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
Trump Towers, Trump this, Trump that. When he was president, he put his name on the stimulus checks. Like, the stimulus checks was backed up and delayed because he had the need to put his name on the check.
Man, that's
So
crazy.
the lower level people, I won't even say lower level minded people
Mm-hmm.
would see it. Yo, Trump gave me my check. That's what people were saying, if you remember. Yo, Trump looked out, bro. Trump done sent us this check. Trump sent us the other. Because his name was on it.
Yeah.
Any other president, their name would not be on it. It would just be from the United States government. He put them, the stimulus checks would have came out earlier if they did not have to go and print his name on all of them. It was
That's
like
crazy.
I remember it was a delay with that.
Because
he wanted to put his name on. God, we need to get this money to these people now, Donald. Now. He's like, not till I put my name on it.
Yeah.
Because he's like, the people that do get the physical checks, they're gonna see it. They're gonna be like, Trump looked out, bro.
Yeah.
I heard people saying that, and I heard I heard the streets, not like when people be like, "Oh, she for the streets." I'm out in the street. I'm talking about the streets. The streets messed with Trump too, during and after he was gone.
Yeah.
Because the streets had money when Trump was in.
Yeah.
Some of that money dried up when Trump left. The streets. That's talking about, man. Let's get the Don back in there, bro. And the streets was getting money. Plus, they got a little bit more because the streets' money ain't tabulated like everybody else's. So then they got that little extra spending money came in with them stimuluses too. They're like, man, Trump.
Boys like, man, I done had my best couple years, man. Under this regime.
Yeah. I'm just saying, but just to get back to the message of I learned certain stuff about branding from watching. I'm like, he's successful. What can I learn from this successful man? Let me take away everything that I dislike and all that MAGA stuff and whatever. Even all that MAGA stuff, I was like, all right, this is still branding. I don't truly, but I don't think that the man believed none of the stuff that he said or did. He just know branding. That's how I look. That's how I choose to look at it. And I'm not a politician too. And that's another thing. Because I ain't really getting into politics. But I'm like, one thing that I need to be wary of. I was about to tell you this off camera, but I won't tell it on camera because this is outside of Dropping Game on podcast. It's all started, like everything's in real time. So they can just see and when people building up their brands and stuff. I need to be wary of three things. And I thought about this because there was a series of reels that we had clipped up to post. And I was like, religion, politics, and there was another third one. I said, I don't need to talk about that.
Third, what? Relationships?
Nah. What was it? It was religion, politics, and it was something. I heard you know who TK Kirkland is? Comedian. I heard TK saying, I was like, damn it, TK, you right.
Religion, politics, and the mystery.
I can't remember what the third one was. But he's like, if you don't talk about them, you'll always be good.
I can't even think of what the third one could be.
I'm gonna have to go find it. It was in one of Vlad. TK Kirkland is one of I'm a subscriber and avid viewer of Vlad TV interviews. Right now I'm watching Sammy the Bulls. I was thinking about just waiting until it's over because Vlad chop them up. Like Sammy the Bulls interview probably gonna be 83 videos. So I'm like, I might just wait. Yeah. You know who Sammy the Bull is? You don't know no gangsters. Sammy the Bull. Killer.
Wait, you talking about like old school Sammy the Bull? Like not no new like artists or nothing like that, but like
Yeah, the
like
hitman for the mob.
yeah. Why is I don't mean it like this when I say it, but why is he still alive? I just when you said that I just not like
Why
it.
shouldn't he be alive?
Nah, but I'm saying like not in that way. I'm just thinking like whenever I heard of like Sammy the Bull, I've just always thought of like super throwback like long time ago. That's why I say it ain't
How
like
old
what I'm
is Sammy
saying.
the Bull? He's 77.
It's a great number. Yeah, but
But
not like that. But yeah, I was just like I wouldn't expect Sammy the Bull to be on Vlad. That's why I didn't. I was just like, oh, is that a rapper's name? A new rapper's name?
but I started to listen to it and then I stopped because it was, and a lot of parts are already out. And I was like, man, I might just wait until it all comes out. But anyways, though, but about the politics, the reason why I say, excuse me, I'm not gonna say that I won't talk about them. That came out wrong. Not that I won't ever talk about them. I don't think I can speak on things without giving an opinion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like the Michael Jordan joint. Like Michael Jordan just said it the wrong way back in the day. He said Republicans.
Yeah.
He said Republicans buy sneakers too.
Yeah.
He fucked up on how he said it. He can if he would have just said, "Yo, this political candidate they want me to endorse, I don't even know this man."
Mm-hmm.
That would have went way better than Republicans buy sneakers too, because they wanted them to endorse some dude in North Carolina that Jordan never met, didn't know, he knew nothing about the dude, nothing. And then like you want the biggest star in the world besides Michael Jackson to endorse him. Yeah, Mike was like, nah, fam. He should have just said that, but like LeBron's real good at. LeBron speaks out on stuff, and LeBron gives his opinion on stuff, but certain stuff. Brian don't give his opinion. I be peeping. You know, I be really studying people, bro. Yeah. Brian didn't give one opinion about that vaccine when that was like the thing to talk about.
Yeah, he was just saying my what did he say? He was saying like me and my family we're gonna do what we think is best for us or something. He was just
and I suggest everybody he picks and chooses, bro. People think that and LeBron, I'm gonna say this outside of LeBron, this generation, I ain't gonna say all time, because LeBron is the voice for this generation of athletes as far as speaking up about social issues and stuff like this. So he does a great job. All I'm saying is he knows when to not.
Yeah. Yeah. He has great discernment.
Yeah. Versus Boosie. Hey man, look.
Why would I get the shot, Vlad? They don't even know Vlad.
like they could ask LeBron, are you vaccinated or not vaccinated? LeBron say, I think this is a decision that everybody needs to think about. But they would be like, it'd be dumb stuff. Like, you know, it'll be LeBron James playing basketball.
Right.
In the NBA. Yeah. Like where everybody basically had to get the vax.
Yep.
And LeBron, are you vaccinated? LeBron, you just had 53 points. Are you vaccinated? I think this is clearly he is.
Right.
Because he's playing.
He's smart, man. He don't become a billionaire, bro, without being
the only people that had
intellect.
Yeah, the only people that had to, like, you know, New York, of course, like all Kyrie stuff, Golden State, because Andrew Wiggins had to make the decision, like, Kyrie, and he didn't have as much power as Kyrie because the time when Wiz came, it was like, yo, I still want to be in the league.
Yeah, for sure.
Or I don't think nobody could play in Toronto without it.
Yeah.
LeBron, you just had 112 points in Toronto against the Raptors. Are you vaccinated? Well, you know, it was a team effort.
You know,
and I think
I'm all
everybody
about
needs to
my
do their
guys.
research.
I'm all about my guys, you know. Right. Look, I know this off topic, but it just made me think about my favorite response of the year when Curry was at the podium and she said, Curry, do you feel validation from your finals MVP? He said, we just won the championship. That's the first thing you're gonna lead with. We just won the chip. Bro, that was and he started smacking the table. I was like,
you know, one of my favorites of all time. You seen the Chris Paul one when they had just lost, and they said it was when he was in Houston. I feel like, and they might have been playing the Warriors. I can't remember who it was that they played, but they had just lost the game. And say it's like game 6 is an elimination game or something. It's like, do you think that you can win the next game? Chris Paul was like, he's like, what? Do you think we can? He's like, you serious right now? Bro, I'm gonna send it to you when we get up. It was like I can't. When I misplay, it's like it's way funnier when you see it, bro.
People are crazy, man.